doing my makeup. A lot of you have been asking about my makeup routine, but y'all, to be honest, my makeup routine has not changed in years. So this is going to be the same technique that you've seen before on my channel, because I do have plenty of makeup videos on my channel. I just don't upload them like I used to because they just weren't giving what they were supposed to give on my channel. They kind of hurt my analytics because not everybody was into the makeup videos. They weren't here for that. But this is literally all the foundation I put on my face. This is literally like 3 big pumps, and I just spread them around. And now I'm just going to go ahead and blend it in. Now let me show you the foundation that I use, because a lot of you asked me about it. This is a foundation that I pick up at Walmart. You can find it in just about any place that L'Oreal is sold. Drugstores, Ulta, Target, you name it, they have it. But yeah, I've been using this one for almost 5 years now, and I have really just fell in love with it because it's a buildable coverage. You can use as little or as much as you need to get your desired look. I go for a medium coverage as it pertains to blending in my foundation. I don't need a whole lot of this, though I know some of you are going to look at this and think this is a lot of foundation. I get it, and that's just because you're not used to wearing foundation, but that's really not a lot of foundation at all. So I'm just blending this in to my liking. I still like to see skin through my foundation. That's just the way I like to do it. That's why I go for like a medium coverage. Now if I wanted a full coverage look, I'll just pump the same amount again on my skin, you know. Alright, so next I'm going to go in with my concealer to highlight my face. Alright, so I'm going to go in with the corresponding concealers to the foundation, and these are also by L'Oreal. These are the Infallible Full Wear Concealers. I wear them in color Vanilla and Biscuit, but Biscuit is primarily what I go under my eyes with, just like this. A lot of people don't like this technique. It works for me. So you figure out what works for you and your face, girl. But this is how I do it. This is also why I don't do like a full coverage foundation look. This is enough concealer. Plop some on the forehead. Hit the chin. Then I like to do my nose kind of last, because I found out if you keep doing it, you're just going to keep losing it. You'll reapply it at the end. You'll see. Just keep watching. So now I'm going to use my same foundation brush and just blend this out into my foundation, just like this. Now my brushes aren't anything special either. These are just cheapo brushes that I pick up from Amazon, and I buy these quite a bit because sometimes I have to admit I don't care to wash my brushes. I just throw them away. Though washing brushes is relatively easy, I'm just like that. I just rather get new ones because these are so inexpensive. You don't have to have any special skill to do this. You just blend it, and look at how I'm doing this. I'm just literally just beating my mug with this brush, blending it out until I feel like it looks good, until it is to my liking. Blended out to my liking, I'll go in with Vanilla. This is the lighter shade of the concealers, and I'm just gonna put a little dab, pop, pop, right there, just to add to my highlighted area, just to make it pop a little more, because I like a well lit area. So I'm just gonna use my finger and just dab it out. You can use a smaller blending brush as well for this, but sometimes the finger just gets the job done. And I feel like it just gives your eyes just instant brightness. now that I have that blended out pretty good, now I'm going to go over it with the brush to further make it look seamless. And like I said, this step is totally optional. You don't have to add any extra lighter concealer under your eyes. You definitely don't have to do this because it looked good before. It looked really good where we had it. Make sure you blend it out in the centers. Bam. And that is what I like right there. This is how I like my face. Now I'm going to add some warmth. I like to go in with these foundation sticks by Black Opal. This is the color that we're going to be using. This one is Suede Mocha. I'm going to go in with this one first. And this is what I like to do. And then I'm going to go along my forehead here, just like this. Just like that. Then I'm going to blend this out with the very same brush. Girl, as you see, we use the same brush for everything. And it works. We're just going to blend that in to make her skin look flawless. Now, all these things featured in today's video will be linked down below, so don't skip over the description box, okay? Don't skip over it. We're just blending it out. Blending that foundation stick in. See how it's just like warming up the face? So nice. And then I like to blend it backward into the hairline. And sometimes it depends on what kind of hair I'm wearing, what type of wig. I don't even touch my forehead with my bronzing foundation, because that's what we're doing right now. We're bronzing and warming the skin. Okay. Now, I like the way this looks. This looks really nice. Really nice. I'm going to bring it down the sides of the nose. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with my even darker foundation stick. This one's in the color Black Walnut. This one's just going to give it a little more definition, and that's literally all we're going to be using. It's just that much. Now with this one too, I like to contour my nose a bit with this one. Bring it on down just like this. Just like this. Doesn't have to be totally perfect or straight. Now that was a thick line. That's a thick line. That's a lot. So we're going to kind of use that for both sides. You already know the drill. Same brush. Blend it out. Like I said, I love these El Cheapo brushes that I pick up from Amazon, and they even come with a cute little storing case, carrying case, travel case, if you will. I'm going to show you that as well in this video. Alright. I like to use the residual and just go under the lip, add a little shadow there. Alright, now we're going to blend out our little nose contour. Now this is where you could go in with like a smaller brush, and this brush set does come with all types of sizes of brushes, and it does have this cute little lid to put on to store them, travel with, all of that. Really nice value. I do believe these were under 10 bucks. So this is the small little fluffy brush from the kit that we're going to use to blend out the nose contour. Now nose contours are one of those things that's totally optional. This does not have to be done, but it just gives your face a more snatched look. But this step can totally be omitted. And I like to blend this up towards my brows. Just like this. Alright, so now that we have that done, now we can highlight the nose a bit. Now this concealer that we just used under the eyes is just so pigmented. It's so rich. It only takes a little, like seriously. We're just going to go pop and pop. Just like that. Yes, that's all we need, just little dots. Like I said, I really don't do a lot. It just looks like a lot. Now I'm just going to blend blend it down my nose bridge just like this. Just like that. That's all we need. And that's that. I'm happy with that. I like this CoverGirl one. I know this a bit, it's got makeup all over, girl. It is very, very used. This is a translucent banana powder by CoverGirl. I'll have it linked down below. You can pick it up at Walmart. I love this one. But I also love using my Sasha Buttercup under the eyes. Let me grab it. And I'm also grabbing a sponge because I like to put this on with the sponge. You know what? I don't know what combo I want to use. Do I want to use Sasha Buttercup? Because this one is a little darker than the CoverGirl one. Though I love them both equally. But you know what? Let me just show you this one. Because this one, I wear this one quite a lot when I'm just doing everyday makeup. So this is by Sasha Buttercup. You pick this up from Amazon. This is where I always buy this from. Amazon. I'm just going to take a little of this. Now if you want a super highlighted look, just go in with the really light setting powder. And I just set that area just like that. I guess this can be considered a whole bake session, if you will, but sometimes I use the pressed powder and I just dab it on and go on about my business. I don't necessarily have to just sit around and just let this bake on my skin. I really don't. Just drag it down the nose. Hit any area that you put the light concealer. Bam, just like that. That is enough. Just to set it, just to set it. Alright, girl, we are almost done with our face. Next, I'm going to go in with my pressed powder, and I use the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I just love this. I use this in the color dark. I'm going to go in with the fluffy brush from the kit. Okay? I'm just going to set my face. Just like that. I like to pinch the brush a bit and drag it down the sides of my nose. And like I said, I'm not really big on baking, so I'm going to use the same brush to knock off this powder under the eyes. Just like that. Whoop, whoop. Off the nose, off the under eye area, off the chin. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, next I'm going to go in with my bronzer. Now, I go between this bronzer and my Fenty Mocha Mami bronzer, but this one is by Makeup Revolution. This is what it looks like. This is one of my favorites. I picked this up at Ulta. Now, with this, I'm going to go in with this brush here. It's more like a blush brush, if you will. But I like to use it for my bronzer. Don't want too much. And I like to start with my forehead. Bronze it up. Everywhere that we warmed the face with the Black Opal foundation stick. I love the way this looks. Then I'm going to pinch the brush because I use a minimum amount of brushes. I don't like to do the most. Then I'm just going to pinch it and just bring it down the nose like this to further intensify our nose contour. Just like that. Then if you feel like you put too much on, just go back in with your foundation setting brush. You know, when we use our MAC Mineralized Skin Finish or whatever pressed powder you're going to use, just go over it with that, and that's going to help diffuse anything that you feel like you've used too much of. Then I just go back over my face with that brush, our setting brush. Alright, and that is pretty much all I do as far as my foundation goes. This is my everyday foundation routine. Now to further intensify my look, okay, polish my look, I'll go in with my Full Spectrum by CoverGirl concealer palette and just underline my eyebrows to further define those. Okay. Just take a little of that concealer from the palette. I'm just going to define my brows. And I only do the bottoms. I feel like the tops is just overkill. That's just played out in old school. If you're doing that, girls, just stop. Just do the bottoms. It still looks nice. I feel like doing the tops just gives you like a drag queen look. This just looks fresh and polished when you just do the bottoms. Well, who am I? This is just my opinion. This is what I do. But I still think you should stop if you're doing the tops. That's just me. But your brows are truly none of my business. I'm just showing you what I do. And I like what I do. That's why I do it. 'Cause I like it. I just blend out what I put down. Just like this. And voila. It looks like we done a lot today and we didn't do shit for real. Alright, then I'm going to go over it again with my foundation brush. Just residuals. No more products on it. Just blend it all in. We'll pick a blush. My favorite blush of all times is from this palette. This palette can be picked up from the beauty supply store. It is a 4 situation palette. Now I broke and lost these colors. This was a pink and this was an iridescent like peachy color. We didn't need those. They were just soft. They broke out. I primarily use this color right here. You see I'm about to hit the pan. I love this blush. Take a little of that. Go right into the apples of the cheeks. Alright, and that is how Mesha gets her makeup look. Now my lashes that I wear almost every day of my life are these lashes. I've linked these in almost every video. These are picked up from Amazon. On, blush on, we're good. I already have on some cute wispy eyelashes. So now we're ready to set our face. This is the setting spray that I use. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter. It is a bomb.com. It's almost like the only setting spray that I trust with my makeup. Okay, when I'm in a hurry, I use this handy dandy fan to fan it on up. Okay, so now that that's done, now we're ready to choose a lip. I'm gonna go with my favorite nude lip combination. I'm gonna go in with Nude Du Jour by MAC and my favorite El Cheapo brown lipstick that I pick up from the beauty supply store, and it's called Spicy Brown by Ruby Kisses. I'm telling you, don't sleep on those Ruby Kisses lipsticks from the beauty supply store. Those Ruby Kisses, girl, bomb.com. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with the lipstick. And yes, you don't have to have a lip liner to line your lips. Now I'm gonna go in with the Nude Du Jour by MAC. Bam, that is what it looks like. Super duper cute. I love this color. It is a nudie mauvey color. It's a bit dry, but that's cool. So we're gonna go over it with a lip gloss. This is like a nudie gloss from Urban Decay. I love their lipsticks as well as their lip glosses. This one's in the color Groove. And there we go. But I have so many really cute nude lip combinations that all go with this spicy brown. But yeah, that is it. That's all I do as it pertains to my makeup. I'm gonna go in with a mascara, just hit my lower lashes, and girl, easy breezy, quick, fast makeup tutorial. I hope you liked today's video. All of the items used in today's video will be linked down below. Okay, if anything, girl, you definitely need to try the makeup brushes and my favorite foundation by L'Oreal. Girl, I remember you can pick this up at Walmart, Target, CVS, Walgreens, wherever, girl. They have this foundation and it is super duper affordable, and pick up the corresponding concealers too to further perfect and highlight your look. I am loving this makeup look, girl, and this wig is everything, girl. It's giving black girl magic, and I'm totally here for it. But make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my uploads. Until next time, I will see you in my next video, and there will definitely be another video. Bye. Because the handlebars are up here.